Hey, what's up guys? Original here, coming back at you with another Rogue PvP guide video. I will address any updates related to the subtlety tree, as well as the assassination tree. Additionally, we will go over my experiences playing against some of the top players on the server as an assassination rogue. With that being said, let's get to it. So for me personally, I like to change the points around in subtlety depending on what comp I'm playing. For example, if you're playing double DPS, you probably want to take Honor Among Thieves, just for the fact that you get free combo points on your current target if your partner crits. Filthy Tricks is another talent that can be utilized again based on your comp. For example, if you're playing longer games, you could take this talent to reduce the cooldown of some of your major skills. Waylay is another talent you can swap around. Say you need to open on somebody with ambush and you get unlucky with crippling procs, well that's okay because Waylay reduces their movement speed by 50% while increasing the time between their attacks by 20%. Usually I'll take initiative if I'm playing with a healer, or I'll swap it out for Honor Among Thieves if I'm playing double DPS. Alright, let's go over the mystic enchants. The two viable legendaries are going to be Subtlety Mastery or Assuaging Shadows. Previously I was using Dispatch and I swapped it out for Energy Surge. I find this extremely useful for saving energy while gouging a focused target. Another excellent choice is Methodical Approach. Another big change is the rare enchant Puncturing Wounds. For me personally, I like spamming backstabs. Just feels more natural than Rush of Blood, although Rush of Blood is still an excellent choice. Alright, that'll conclude the changes for sub. Let's move on to the real reason we all clicked on this video. That's right, the assassination tree. You can copy and paste this back, but I do want to go over it just so you can get a further understanding. First, we're going to put 5 points into Malice, increasing our critical chance by 5%. Next, put 3 points into Ruthlessness, giving your melee finishing move 60% chance to add a combo point to your target. Next, you're going to put 3 points into Puncturing Wounds. This will increase the critical strike chance of our Mutilate by 15%. Next, put 3 points into Lethality, increasing the critical strike damage bonus of our Mutilate by 18%. Put a point into Vigor for an additional 20 energy. Put the next 3 points into Vile Poisons. This increases the damage dealt by your poisons and envenom abilities by 20%, and it gives your damage over time poisons an additional 30% chance to resist the spell effects. This is great when playing against paladins, druids, or shamans. Next, put 4 points into Improved Poisons. This increases the chance to apply deadly poisons to your target by 16%. Since we need deadly poison to be on the target in order to use envenom, this is huge. Next, put 2 points into Fleet-Footed. This reduces the duration of all movement and parrying effects by 30% and increases your movement speed by 15%. This is great since assassination rogues don't have Shadow Step. Next, put a point into Mutilate. This does 100% weapon damage plus an additional 40 to 41 with each weapon. Damage is also increased by 20% against poison targets, and it awards 2 combo points. Next, put 2 points into Quick Recovery. This increases all healing effects on you by 20%. This effect works on bandages, and if you're an undead, Carnibalize also benefits. In addition, your finishing moves refund 80% of their energy cost when they fail to hit. That includes Mutilate. Next, add 3 points into Seal Fate, so every time you crit with Mutilate, you gain an additional combo point. I put a point in Murder for 2% extra damage, but this is a floating point so you can move it around. Next, add 2 points into Deadly Brew. When you apply instant, wound, or mind-numbing poison to a target, you have a 100% chance to apply crippling poison. So you can actually take deadly poison, put it on your main hand, put wound poison on your offhand, and whenever the offhand triggers wound poison, it'll also trigger crippling poison. So basically you can use Shiv to cripple your target as long as you have wound poison on your offhand. Next, put a point in Overkill. While stealth, and for 20 seconds after breaking stealth, you regenerate 30% additional energy. This is an excellent tool to utilize when bursting. For example, if your opponent doesn't have any more defensive cooldowns, you can pop a Vanish, Cheap Shot, get Overkill proc, and just spam Mutilates into Envenoms. Next, put 3 points into Dead End Nerves. This serves as extra resilience, and resilience is going to be your best friend. That's your primary stat as an assassination rogue, since we're probably going to face tank most melee players. Also, we don't have cheat death. Put 3 points into Focus Attacks. This gives you energy back every time you crit. Next, put 3 points into Master Poisoner. This increases the critical hit chance of all attacks made against any target you have poisoned by 3%, reduces the duration of all poison effects applied to you by 50%, and it gives your Envenoms a 100% chance to not consume your deadly poisons. This is huge because now you don't have to worry about your deadly poisons falling off. You can just focus on getting combo points with Mutilate so you can get those big Envenoms off. Next, you're going to want to put a point into Cold Blood. When active, increases the critical strike chance of your next offensive ability by 100%. That means you'll be using Cold Blood when you have 5 combo points and 5 stacks of deadly poison, or 8 stacks depending on what legendary you decided to go with. Alright, that's all the points you're going to put into the assassination tree. The rest will go into sub. First, put 3 points into Master of Deception. This reduces the chance enemies have to detect you while in stealth. Next, put 2 points into Opportunity. This increases the damage of our Mutilate by 20%. Finally, put your last 2 points into Dirty Tricks. This increases the range of your blind and sap abilities by 5 yards and reduces the energy cost of your blind and sap ability by 50%. This makes it so you're able to sap paladins that are sitting in a consecrate, or say a hunter and a flare. Alright, next we're going to cover the mystical enchants. Here we have Glyph of Mutilate, reducing the cost of Mutilate by 5 energy. This glyph alone will save you a ton of money on your car insurance. No, but seriously, you'll save a ton of energy throughout the games, since you'll be spamming Mutilate non-stop. Next one up is Dual Wield Specialization. This increases the damage done by your offhand weapon by 50%. This is nice because every time you use Mutilate, you attack with your offhand as well. Next, grab Relentless Strikes. Your finishing moves have a 20% chance per combo point to restore 25 energy. Now not only are you getting energy back from crits, but you're also getting energy back from your finishing moves. For the artifact, I like taking Recuperate when I play by myself. If I'm doing twos, I'll most likely take Combat Readiness or Smoke Bomb. Next, pick up Close Quarter Combat. This increases our critical strike chance by 5% when we use daggers. Since you need daggers for Mutilate, that's what we'll be using. Next, you're going to want to pick up Serrated Blades. This causes your attacks to ignore up to 9% of your target's armor and increases the damage dealt by your Rupture ability by 30%. Next, pick up Glyph of Vigor. This grants you an additional 10 energy, leaving you with 130 energy. For the epics, I'm using Natural Energy. While Envenom is active, the energy cost of your Mutilate is reduced by 7. Second epic is Venomous Edge. Dealing damage with Envenom increases the critical strike chance of your combo point generating abilities by 3%. Stacks up to 3 times and lasts for 15 seconds. In addition, using Kingsbane triggers Overkill. That's right, Overkill, the talent that we put that allows us to regen 30% additional energy for 20 seconds. For the final epic mystic enchant, you're going to take Envenomed. This will reduce the energy cost of your Envenom by 5, while increasing your poison damage to bleeding targets by 10%. For the legendary, I'm using Festering Wound. Your Mutilate critical strikes apply Festering Wound. And what that does, it increases your nature damage dealt to the target by 1% and it stacks up to 5 times. Lasts for 10 seconds. In addition, your deadly poison can stack up to 8 and your Envenom damage is increased by 5% for each stacks above 5. So if you have 8 stacks of deadly poison, your Envenoms are going to be doing 15% more damage. Another good legendary is Kingsbane. This does 289 nature damage instantly and 1650 additional nature damage over 12 seconds. In addition, each time you apply instant, deadly, or wound poison to a target affected by your Kingsbane, its damage is increased by 10%. Again, this goes hand in hand with Venomous Edge, because every time you use Kingsbane, it'll trigger your Overkill talent. Alright, that's it for the mystical enchants. Next, I'll go over my gear and then we can get into some games. Alright, here's my gear. I'm just going to go ahead and skim through it. Keep in mind, guys, I don't have the best gear and I am missing a lot of enchants. Unfortunately, I just haven't had enough time to participate in the ZG raid or farm any gold. Here I am using 2 1.4 speed daggers for faster poison procs and overall better energy regen from the talent focus attacks. Alright, that's it for the gear. Let's go check out some games. Unfortunately, all these games were done with no comps, so I don't have any cool comps for you guys, but I will go over what the initial strats are. Against Warrior Holy Pally, you're going to want to sap the paladin as soon as possible and wait for your priest to dispel Hand of Sacrifice before you open. After opening on the warrior, you're just going to stick to him while your priest dispels him. Also, your priest needs to be running towards the paladin to fear him and constantly cast Mana Burn as well. Against enhanced rep, you're going to want to sprint off the bat, get a sap on the ret, and open on the shaman immediately. The key here is to not let that shaman connect to your priest, and for whatever reason, if he does, try to intercept him with stuns, shiv, and disarms. Against any double DPS, you're going to want to just try to get a sap as soon as possible, have your priest get in combat, and start dispelling. The strat against this team is going to be to sit on the warlock, wait for him to use his portal, so you can keep him locked down next to it. As you can see, I made a mistake by blinding the feral when he still had a dot, but even with that, assassination damage is too much for this little duck to handle. Here we're playing against the best feral on the server, sitting around 2800 rating. The goal here is to sap the paladin and wait for the feral to open on my priest. As you can see, the damage is too much, making that 2800 feral seem like he's a below average 1200 player. Here we're playing against a rank 1 Shadow Priest rogue team. The strat here is pretty simple. We're just going to sap the priest, have our priest try to get a dispel if he can. If he can't, we're going to go ahead and open on the Shadow Priest and just stick to him. If you're able to get close to the rogue to shiv or disarm, do so you can peel for your priest.
It's like my mom with a couple of lawsuits inside her palm. It's Mr. Mischief with a trick up his sleeve. Roll up on you like Christopher Reeves. I can't describe the vibe I get when I drive by 6 people and 5 I hit. Art. I started a marsh pit, squashed the chick and lost the foster kids. This room makes me hallucinate. And I sweat till I start losing weight, till I see dumb shit start happening. Dumber than Vanilla Ice trying to rap again. So bounce, bounce, come on, bounce. Say, come on, bounce. Everybody in the house doing math. To the women in the thongs with their asses out. We don't want better ask around. D12 throws the bombers bash in town. Bizarre your mama's help me get her on the couch before she passes out. Come on.
Bump that, someone help the 9. He's upstairs wrestling with Elton John.
Hey Vine, you see me stepping on these leprechauns?
It gotta be it's gone.
Yeah, I took a with some Parmesan and I think my arm is gone.
Y'all's probably numb, young, dumb, and full of and I think he about to swallow his tongue.
Scary ass, it was a false alarm. You think about to die when I just got on?
Well, stop acting stupid. You so that you might wake up with a on some new.
Yeah, I think I too much. I think I got the runs. Watch out, here it comes.
I've been so many places, I've seen so many faces, but nothing compares to these blue and yellow purple hills. I've climbed the highest mountain, once or twice, but who's counting? But nothing compares to these blue and yellow purple hills.
30 dozen, 80 of us, shady brothers, ladies love us. That's why baby mothers love us, but they hate each other. They probably wanna take each other out and date each other. That's something, I don't know.
Hop, hills, I hop 2 hills on stilts to walk. That were filled with chalk. Thought I was incredible and the hawk. I wanna away like a rollerblade until my back in my score for days. And when I'm old and gray, I'ma go for broke, no okey doke. Was so. Am I supposed to choke? Had an accident when the chosen broke. Aw, poor baby, lady. Now I'm paying child support.
I take one time and I don't need to chase when I'm swallowing mine. In Bazaar's hatchback, we can't go on till the car has.
Same goes for rogue disc. You're gonna sap the priest, wait for your priest to get the spells if he can. If he can't, go ahead and open and stick to the priest.
This is a real rapper's theme music. Bitch, sing to it. This how you cook up some dope with no powder. Don't turn on that stove, just turn this shit up louder. Black Eddie Bauer, mask on my face like I'm ready to take what is yours cause it's ours. Y'all stole my style, I shit on you like bowels and take all your princesses, bitch, I am Bowser. Fuck superpowers, I got this weed. Gun on my head, dog, that's all that I need. I don't play games, man, I'm not in no league. And I don't drop no names, but bitch, I am from Cleveland. Let the damn, someone tell Britney we did it again. I heard Pooh Gutter acquitted again. And my bank account holding 6 digits again. Pull out some hand, this for the ones who ain't make it. This for the ones who ain't make it. Focus your lens, pointed at me and see greatness. Pointed at me and see greatness. Ray need a Benz, Dub need a all-black Mercedes. Tezo need all white, he racist. But homie, I'm saying, I need a penthouse that's vacant. A-rap money, salam alaikum, the beach is so wicked. Pick up your shot, my bitch is a murderer. She got a body, she got that brain. Summa cum laude, my city the jungle. Don't take that safari, it's lions, it's tigers. Gangster disciples, lords, Judas is shakes and them rifles. Whores who swear that they live by the Bible. When friends who think they deserve more than entitled, and that's why
I'm out of the ghetto, away from the mornings with snow and that shovel. I'm out of this level, I'm trying to be #1, why would I settle? Go to the new world, no Pinto, no Nino, no Santa Maria. Still keep it hood with my peers, sipping Carlos Rossi Sangria.
Drinking my cup, working my wrist, I be spanking my slut.
Juggle my nuts, use your 2 hands while I juggle these fucks. But that's 0, it's none. My hands busy holding middle fingers up. I don't do 2 things, that's love and it's trust. And I don't hate y'all, I'm just fucking with us. And that's where the Nipsey, my hustles mean I can sell best to Ken Griffey. I'm not lying, no Richie, my fans have me touring till 2050. This cycle is evil, this verse is for Tino on top of my people. And fuck all these fakers, can't wait till you back on your feet, the streets need you.
Up out of the ghetto, away from the mornings with snow and that shovel.
You're gonna treat this the same as Holy Pal Warrior, sap the priest, open warrior, and stick to him like glue.
My face like I'm ready to take what is yours cause it's ours. Y'all stole my style, I shit on you like bowels and take all your princesses, bitch, I am Bowser. Fuck superpowers, I got this weed, gun on my head, dog, that's all that I need. I don't play games, man, I'm not in no league, and I don't drop no names, but bitch, I am from Cleveland. The damn, someone tell Britney we did it again. I heard Pooh Gutter acquitted again, and my bank account holding 6 digits again. Pull out some hand, this for the ones who ain't make it, this for the ones who ain't make it. Focus your lens, pointed at me and see greatness, pointed at me and see greatness. Ray need a Benz, Dub need a all-black Mercedes, Tezo need all white, he racist, but homie, I'm saying, I need a penthouse that's vacant. A-rap money, salam alaikum, the beach is so wicked. Pick up your shot, my bitch is a murderer, she got a body, she got that brain, summa cum laude, my city the jungle, don't take that safari, it's lions, it's tigers, gangster disciples, lords, Judas is shakes and them rifles, whores who swear that they live by the Bible, when friends who think they deserve more than entitled, and that's why
I'm out of the ghetto, away from the mornings with snow and that shovel.
Alright guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, this will be my last video for a while due to a 6-month deployment. I'll be back to making videos as soon as I can, but until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!
In my wrist, I be spanking my slug.
Juggle my nuts, use your 2 hands while I juggle these fucks. But that's 0, it's none. My hands busy holding middle fingers up. I don't do 2 things.